At 270 Park Avenue, Harry Frazee lived in an apartment building prior to, during, and following his time as owner of the Boston Red Sox, 1916 to 1923, during which he sold Babe Ruth to the Yankees. Frazee had a place in Boston, but he was a Broadway producer, and 270 Park was his main residence. 1919 was Frazee's fourth season as Red Sox owner. Ruth, a Red Sox since his rookie year of 1914, had 2 years left on his Boston contract. Meanwhile, Frazee was keen on buying a theater, the Harris on 42nd Street between 7th and 8th Avenues. Needing money, frustrated with Ruth's insubordinate ways and salary demands, and inhibited by American League politics, Frazee agreed to sell Ruth to the Yankees for $125,000 in cash, plus a loan of $300,000. The deal was announced in the first week of January 1920. No one knew it at the time, but the Yankees had just acquired the greatest player in baseball history on the cusp of his greatest seasons. The Yankees won their first pennant, and the first of 3 straight, in 1921. In 1923, they won their first World Series, finally beating the Giants, who had won the series the prior 2 years. Frazee bought the Harris Theater and renamed it the Frazee. Frazee died of kidney failure in his Park Avenue home in 1929, 4 weeks before his 49th birthday. The most famous of his shows, No No Nanette, opened on Broadway in 1925 and netted Frazee more than $300,000 that year. The play introduced a popular song, Tea for Two.
Just tea for two and two for tea.
Ruth became the most celebrated player in baseball history, and the Yankees the most successful and valuable franchise in the history of North American team sports.
Baseball is just like life. Yesterday, Freddie was a failure. Today, he's a big hero. If this goes to show, if you keep on trying, you'll come out on top as Freddie did.
Red Sox diehards until 2004 blamed Frazee's deal, which they claimed put the so-called curse of the Bambino on the team, for the Red Sox's failure to win a World Series after 1918. Several dramatic 11th-hour failures by strong Red Sox teams encouraged belief in the existence of a curse. But belief did not genuinely bloom until the bottom of the 10th inning of the 6th game of the 1986 World Series between the Red Sox and, of all teams, the Mets. Boston led the series 3-2 and the game 5-3 with 2 outs and no one on. On this last Saturday night before Halloween, just after midnight, the Mets strung together 3 singles before a wild pitch tied the game.
Here comes Mitchell to score the tying run, and Ray Knight is at second base.
Then, Mookie Wilson's routine ground ball went between first baseman Bill Buckner's legs, and the Mets scored the winning run.
Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it!
2 days later, the Mets won the series.